guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Erica, and today I have a spoiler-free review for Songs of Wraiths and Ruins by Roseanne E. Brown. Now this story is told from two different points of views. I really loved both characters. One of the character's name is Malik and the other one is Karina. She is a princess and heir to her throne or kingdom, and so I never really done like a review, a dedicated video for a review, but we're going to see how this goes, and I hope I do it justice for you guys. So we have Malik. He has an older sister and a younger sister, and they are, oh my god, I don't remember if they were exactly where they were going, but they run into this very vengeful spirit, and the spirit kidnaps the younger sister Nadia, and in order to get his sister back, he has to infiltrate the castle or the kingdom and kill Karina. There's no reason why. The vengeful spirit just said, to get your sister back unharmed, you need to kill the princess. Meanwhile, at the castle, Karina and her mom doesn't really have a good relationship. Her sister, the rest of her family have already perished in the fire, and it's just her and her mom left, and they don't really have a good relationship. They don't get along as much as they would like to, and Karina actually feels like her mom dislikes her or blames her for the situations that's taking place around her. And so very early in the story, her mom does get killed off, and she really feels like she's not fit to rule the kingdom. She really feel like her mom was the only true queen for the kingdom. And so she goes on this mission or this quest to try to find a way to bring her mom back in order for her mom to sit on the throne rightfully. When she does find what she needs, there are different types of ingredients that she needs, and one of those ingredients is the heart of a king. Now, Malik goes to the castle. There's this week-long event called Sostagia, and I think it's with each deity has a champion or something like that. I finished this a couple of weeks ago, so I hope I'm right with that. But they each compete, and the winner of it gets to become king. And so each of them have to kill each other, but they don't know that they have to kill each other. I hope that made sense. So not a lot of things happen within this story. Well, a lot of things did happen, but it was very character driven. There wasn't a lot of action with the plot, but it was okay. I'm very plot driven. I also love to connect my characters as well, so it was fine for me. It may not be for some, but I highly recommend it. Anyway, if you're plot driven. So I'm going to talk about the two characters. So first is Karina. She is very angry. I will say that she's very angry. She just lost her mom. Basically, her whole family is gone, and she doesn't really know how exactly to cope with it or how to heal or where to even begin to heal with everything going on. And then she has to step in place of her mother's footsteps. She has to be the face of everyone, especially with Sostagia going on and the tributes and with the champions, and also the events that takes place within Sostagia. And like I said, she's very angry. I really appreciate the fact that sometimes she did get on my nerves a little bit, but I do have to understand where she's coming from. I did appreciate the fact of showing grief. There are trigger warnings for grief and panic attacks, and she does get migraines as well. But like I said, that's really sums it up with her. She's really angry, and she's just lost, and she's just trying to find her place, but she doesn't really know exactly where she fits in, and she just doesn't feel confident about herself. And she's on this mission to get her mom back, and she really feels that once her mom comes back, everything will be put into place. And then we also have Malik. He is very quiet, very timid. He suffers from panic attacks. So like I said, there's trigger warnings for panic attacks, and he has the weight of the world on his shoulders. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like he does. He's trying to protect his younger sister. He's trying to get her back, and he has an older sister that kind of makes him feel a little guilty about not prioritizing his situation. He has to kill someone. That's not something that someone saying wants to do, and so he's trying to do that, but at the same time he's don't want to kill anyone. But yeah, so his sister is like that, and so he also is suffering from prejudice within his country or just around him. He's from a different ethnicity, and so there is a little bit of prejudice towards him or his background. That's with him, and so trying to deal with all of that can be very difficult, extremely difficult, and very hard. And on top of that, you need to try to kill someone, which, you know, if you get caught, your whole life is over. But he has to get his sister back, so that's them two trying to work out their situations in these very bad ways to try and do it. And then we also have some side characters which I'm not really fond of exactly. Maybe I will be if some of them show up in the second one. But there are some conspiracies going on within this castle. There are some, or this kingdom, there's betrayal, heartbreaks, all of that stuff that you would have in a drama. It's a lot of things that I wish I could say, but I'm not. If you read this, no spoilers in the comments, but if you read it, I just really don't want to know, what do you think about it? But there was some magical elements. Of course, it's dealing with magic. It wasn't a lot like I would have wanted, because I love that world building, but towards the end there was a good chunk of the magic that I was looking for. I won't say exactly what it is, because like I said, I don't want to spoil it, but I felt like it was handled in a way that was the best of the ability to the character. So that's all I'm going to say on that part. But I really did enjoy this story. I really look forward to the second one. The one thing that I did kind of have an issue with was the insta-love. It really wasn't like an insta-love, but it was love at first sight, or liking at first sight. And I really felt with this story we didn't need that. I think it was just part of the YA formula. Have to have a romance, but I really feel like we didn't need that. A romantic relationship between the two. It's okay to establish a relationship, because of course they had to gain each other's trust. However, I really feel like we didn't need the romantic elements within a story. I don't know how the second book's going to play out, but I really don't want to see romance in the second one at all with this. I love romance, but I really feel like it's not for this one. So those are my thoughts on A Song of Wraiths and Ruins. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like it was all over the place, and I'm sorry for that. But if you have read this story, comment down below what was your favorite parts. Well, don't say that because it may be a spoiler, but if you liked it, let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Bye.